Hello, and welcome to the 9 p.m. Well, it's not 9 p.m., is it? The odd 11 p.m. stream of Visage for Sephiroth TX. I wanted to finish this game off, but I know there's not much left on it. If you've missed the stream, check my Facebook or my Twitter, Sephiroth TX, no space or underscore in the middle, and you'll find a YouTube channel with the entire stream. I don't know, the entire stream should still be on VODs, but I know after a few days they toss out the VODs. They're not there forever. So, but my YouTube channel should have them forever. I put them in a nice little playlist. I'll have to organize my other playlists later. I wanted to say something before I started on this game. I knew this game was good because of watching very little of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and John Wolf clips from mostly React channels. I didn't know it would be this good. This is literally one of the best horror games I've played in forever. I haven't had a horror game enthrall me this much since maybe Silent Hill 4 or 3. I don't know if 4 enthralled me that much, but I did finish it. 3 brought me in. 1, 2, and 3 were the best. And this game felt like that because it's made by horror fans. It was made because PT was ripped away from us, or Silent Hills was ripped away from us by a dying Konami brand. And this is a really good game. If you've watched this or haven't watched this, either way, I recommend buying it and playing it for yourselves. The haunts in the house are almost random anyway, so you'll still be pleasantly surprised. I am sure after that bedhead thing, there are things I haven't seen. Go check it out. It's available on PlayStation, on Xbox, and on PC in full now. And though it has its share of glitches, they did release a patch the other day, and it's very rare to find a glitch. I found maybe 2 glitches, and they were both rare and easy to get past. So I have finished all 3 main chapters. I got through Dolores first, her psychological horror trip. I got through Lucy's more grungy, monster-esque horror second. And I got through the more Outlast, heart-pounding thriller horror, I don't know how to say that, how to describe it, of Broken, or whatever his name was. I still don't remember his name. Third. There were like 3 different games, all wrapped up into one game. I've played this game for maybe about 12 hours now. That includes me getting lost as freak, and not knowing what I was doing, and eventually giving up and looking up a manual to see that I missed something tiny they stuck off to the side somewhere, because that game does that. But I am at the last 2 masks piece for Dwayne. If you missed anything and you don't want spoilers, close your ears until I press that continue. Pretty sure Dwayne is dead because of the beginning of the game. Also pretty sure because I read that if you do the little gun thing down in the basement, you come back after getting a clue what you need to do next. I think we're in some kind of purgatory situation, or that he's haunting this house as well, since this house seems to be an evil presence itself, like the house, like the hotel in The Shining. I don't know what will happen once we complete the masks. I know that I'm in the middle of finding pictures for one of the mask piece. I don't know what has to be done for the second mask piece. I know for the last mask piece, it was a pain in my butt. But at least we found an Easter egg I hadn't seen before. If we get past those 2, and it's the end, it's the end. If not, we might have a last chapter, or maybe a Dwayne chapter. It'll see what happens. We won't be doing a multiple hour stream. We're just going to go to the end. Hopefully, at least it takes 30 minutes, because I have to wander around the house and find things. But either way, we're just going to the end, and then we're going to end it there. The rest of the week, Thanksgiving week, up through Thursday, I will have 9 p.m. streams, 2 hours, and most likely we'll do morning chill streams. I have No Man's Sky and Fortnite and chill streams. I think I'm going to add Minecraft to chill streams, because my son's back into playing that. I'll play with him sometimes. I believe that's all I've got to say. This is an amazing game. I've had an amazing time with it. I will miss streaming it, but I'm going to return to it just like I return to all my Silent Hills that I've loved. And I do have both the PlayStation and the stream manager up, since apparently they're still not communicating correctly with each other. So if you talk to me and you don't see yourself at the PlayStation up there, I will glance down at the stream manager sometimes, but this game, if it enthralls me, I might not be looking too much at it. But thank you for joining me in our last stream of Visage. Let's go, as they say on Fortnite. Has that door always been bloody? Have I just not noticed it, or is it getting worse? Is it the oil, maybe? Yeah. So the only monster we have left to worry about is that oil monster. It, whatever the heck it is, it comes out once in a while. Oil ghost, demon. Loading. It is a presence that is prevalent in the house. It is a problem. Not quite a broken size problem, but a big enough problem. I think we need to go downstairs. Frick. Don't be a problem right now. It's a problem. See, when it gets that bad, it's a problem. Yeah, I think it's spawned there too. I've only seen it spawn upstairs once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the video I need to watch. Can I just click this? I have to store every single one. And I have no idea which one it was I had to find. I want to say that it was guilt, but there's no guilt. Okay, we're going to see which one I had to find. No, we're just taking out one at a time, thank you. Is it greed? It should be one that shows me pictures. Oh no, this is the vent. We already did the vent. So the vent was, there you go. You can still hear Dolores upstairs, but she shouldn't be a threat. Okay, let's try negligence. Not prison. No, it's not that one. I don't think it's that one. That's the beer one. I knew I'd have to do something like this. I don't know which one it was. So not greed, not negligence. Does it go up? Indifference. I'm looking for the one with the pictures. Whoop. By the way, I'm still impressed how pretty the rain looks like on the windows. Something set off my... Okay, let's go back to watching this, sorry. Show me more, please. Okay, yeah, this is the one I need. Okay, so there's pictures on a striped wall. Bunch of frames, which is probably where I have to put this. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to be. Got that one. I got that one. That looks like it's in the storage. Okay. Leave that in there for now. I think one's in storage. And one, so there's two in the basement maybe. Oh, this is garage. Where am I going? What the hell did I get to the basement again? Ooh. He can spawn there too. That wasn't there. Oh, duh, over here. I think he should be able to spawn down here too, but I'm not 100%. Things are freaking out in the storage room. Oh, is it this? Is this the... That's it, isn't it? My brain's showing. This is not it. Oh, that's not cool. Crap, my brain's showing. I have pills. I do indeed have pills. Just in case that gets too bad. Do I have any candles is the question. Yeah, why? Hello? I can't, like, exit the door. What the heck? Quit turning off my lights. Okay, there was something over here. Oh, look. Yeah, that's where he can spawn. I need a freaking candle. Or a flashlight. I could use a flashlight for Ogun. You think they give you that for the end of the game? It is definitely in here. Unless I already picked it up. I would think it's this one. I mean, like, can I look at it? No? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it looked like it was in here. Okay, well, I found one, so let's save. Just in case whatever that thing is decides to come get me. And look around, I guess? We can go back upstairs eventually. Turn off all the lights in here. There's an entrance to one of his other episodes. Of course, that was an entrance to Lucy right there. There are a ton of leaves around here. What the heck is this? Again, I don't know how to activate his last episode yet, so I haven't room for this. I do. Take that. So that may activate on its own if I do something to do so. Okay, we'll go ahead and head back upstairs. I know what that is. It's a water pick, isn't it? Or a handle. Looks like an old water pick. It's been left behind. Okay, we'll head back upstairs. Check the TV. The compass is freaking out. Ew. I don't know how often he spawns, or if he's only a threat when I lose my sanity enough. Okay. Excuse you. Apparently that goes off after a while. Okay. Keen eyes, keen eyes. Okay. That's Grandma. The picture room. I need to find 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? Maybe I have them all. I'll check in a minute. That's the spiral staircase. Is this not what I was looking for? I swear this is the exact same thing I was just looking for. Did I not just see all these pictures? I can't tell. That one I got. That one I got. That one I got. Tires on a shelf. And a lit door. I'm sorry, we're gonna look at that again. Welcome to Watch a Thing Simulator. Because I can't tell what that first shot is. Okay, not this shot. This shot's the doors from Dolores' chapter. Which I guess just tells us what chapter we're on. I don't know whose 80s video they got for this. I'm not entirely sure where that striped hall is. One of these rooms might have it. Oh, that's obviously in-game right there for this thing, because I don't know what that is. Probably something all the pictures open. Don't know. That one we got. So I'm looking for tires on a shelf, and then a door next to a picture of trees. Door next to a picture of trees. Very lit door next to a picture of trees. Look, is this one? That's it, right? Have I gotten it from here? I have 4. Okay, so we'll go find the tire place. I'm pretty sure this is what it was showing me. Maybe it needs... Was the mirror on it? No, there was no mirror on it, right? So it can't be this place. Even though this is Dolores' start room. Oh, okay. Nothing in the ceiling. Ugh, floors are grimy. Dwayne, when's the last time you freaking cleaned this place? Before you offed yourself. How long has it been since? You look definitely looks like you were the last person here. Yeah, it's not gonna be up there. So let's go ahead and head downstairs. You hear the house creaking all the time? I know the house is supposed to be old, but I think that has to do with it being alive. I don't know if a demon just haunts it, or if the house is alive, or both. Okay, so we're looking for a storage-like area with tires. So the tires are in view. Look, tires. Freaking tires are in view. It is this. It is this area. What am I missing? Did I already grab this one too? You can't see me, but I'm basically spam clicking everything. I hear you, Mousy. Michael and Santa. I mean, whatever. What freaking picture is that, by the way? What's wrong with that picture? Oh, fuck, that always gets me. Note to self, if you have creepy ass toy, don't place it in a creepy ass way. What am I missing? Okay, so assuming... What the heck is this? It was like a Nazi symbol or something. Assuming I have all of the picture pieces, that I just collected them throughout the adventure here. Assuming that, I have to find a striped room from which to put them in. Make sure nothing's in here, nothing's in here. Oh. I guess this. No? It sure looks like this. Is there any other striped rooms? Get really up in it. He likes to do everything with his teeth. No. You stay out there. Stop whispering at me. No. I feel really cautious about going near that guy. No? Okay. So either there's a striped room that I am missing, or I'm missing something that'll make it go there. Brain, why are you showing up? Oh, there's a bunch of striped rooms. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. Why did it do that? That was weird. A piece seems to be missing. Oh, friggin' hell. My cat jumped up on the bed and scared the crap out of me. Scariest thing happened to me this scene yet. So I'm missing a picture. A piece seems to be missing. We'll go check the TV one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I need 5. Quit closing doors on me, you butt. Don't give me that look, sir. You scared me. You're a good kitty, but you scared me. Look, I'm playing Visage. Watch, you like Visage. Indifference. Pretty much how I feel about jobs that I have mostly worked. Very indifferent about them. At best. I feel like it's the first part, like that big black spot. I don't understand what that is. Or it's in the storage room, which I do understand, but I don't know what I'm missing. It's that big one. So, we found the striped room, that's a good thing. I hear you purring. That noise is very Silent Hill 4. What is that first picture? Oh, that's right. Trees picture next to fern. So trees, door, fern. Looking for some trees and a door and a fern. So of course there's repeating pictures everywhere, so it doesn't mean this area. There's no fern there. Could be the one washroom over here, maybe. That whisper must be that. There's no fern here, though. By the way, if you aren't into playing this game and you want like a multiplayer version of this, I do recommend Phasmophobia. The idea is very similar. But you play it online with friends. The ghost hauntings are pretty random. So not there. Could it be somewhere upstairs? Oh, I'm not where I need to be. I'm almost positive I got the one in the room up here, but I'm not going to say I'm totally positive, so let's go check it. And look, there are tires right there too, so let's just check everywhere. I don't know what I missed. We're checking everywhere. Plus, I don't know what that first picture is. If y'all have any clue whatsoever, feel free. You click the lights on and off here. You can't get the lights in here to turn on and off. You what? Yeah, it's not here. I'm pretty sure I got this one. Yeah. This ain't it, right? Yeah. Let's just visit the garage for the heck of it. Maybe something's in here. I mean, there's tires and... the Omega box was in here. There's obviously a few, something set off my sanity there for a minute. Don't see anything down here. So if I get to 40, I might just check. I might, uh-oh. Looks like he might be able to spawn here too. Something set my sanity off way too much in here. My brain does not like it in here. Oh, that goes in there. Okay. Let's go down here and see what's in here. Other than the area Dolores killed us in. Because while I didn't plan this to be a multi-hour stream, I don't want y'all to watch an hour of me just faffing around. I might as well get through it. Especially since we still have one more masterpiece. Yeah, part of that one that I can't tell what it is sort of looks like this area. But not incredibly sure. I'm looking for a... Thought I saw something. Picture with a weird frame. Look, he's freaking down here too. He's everywhere. Get out of my house. Is my sanity going up because I keep looking at his black spots, or is it because I was in the dark over there? What? I'm gonna preempt you shutting this door on me and just shut it on myself. What? Oh my god. Is this pill bottle empty? Yeah. Drop it then. That's not what I wanted to do. Nope, stop it. Dwayne, you're fired. Okay, I'm gonna turn off Twitch Manager for a minute. So if y'all chat at me, y'all don't see me, I'm sorry. Really? It can open that too. That's nice. It's sitting pissed at me because I'm standing still. Hey, wait a minute. That light's working now. Is that light working and working the entire time and I just noticed? I swear it's this big ass thing right here. And it looks like you would think it would tell us if we needed to do something with it. Can I just light this propane tank on fire and get it over with? I did see while we're standing here, I'm probably gonna get killed by something, a interesting YouTube thing that was like, if you like this, play this. Damn it, it's a damn Russian site again. It's got pop-ups galore. What the frick is that? It's just the door? Just noises. Anyway, and there was a bunch of games it recommended that were actually really good, plus a bunch of movies. Lucy's chapter... Raken, that's his name. Raken's chapter. Quit. So we already did the prison. The prison's definitely one. the prison. Oh, prison. Prison. We already did greed because that was the ventilation. What are we doing right now? We're... did that. That's Pride was the science place. The laboratory. Oh my god, did we get a mask piece for the hot chocolate? Because apparently addiction was hot chocolate. How was hot chocolate addiction? That's rude. Hot chocolate is amazing and it's not a drug. Wait, what? Hey, so we're gonna get distracted here for a moment. Let's go back upstairs. We're getting sidetracked. Sidetracked's okay, right? It's sort of been 30 minutes. Sidetracked is fine. Let's get through this. Apparently the hot chocolate was part of a larger story. Yeah. You can stay over there. We'll go this way. Stop shutting that. My brain doesn't like it. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's creepy. That's been there that entire time. That's the thing out of the wall, isn't it? Don't. Dwayne, don't. Okay, too. Just put your face right up in whatever that is. Can you at least take your lighter out? What the frick was that about? Okay. I said I was going to use a strategy guide, but I ran across this, so whatever. It says... Yeah, I can see something in here. I don't see it. Yep, what? Enough brain juice things happening anyway. There. More light. Oh, I forgot that their picture showed up here after the thing. Also, I'll be looking for pictures while I'm doing this. But it said I would see something in here. Nope. Sorry, it says there should be a, like... I'm assuming this is the parents' room, right? Okay, Dwayne's room. But I see nothing. Let's go ahead and take some of that. Good thing the pills seem to regenerate. What? What did I just grab? That was weird. Cat, why are you all up at me? You're so huggy tonight. What's the matter? Is the game too spoopy? You don't care, you just want cuddles. Oh, don't be an ass. I'm busy. Okay, so let's go back here and see if we missed something. It said I needed to do whatever the heck that was. What the hell's a curbstone? Is this what a curbstone is? It says I can just study the comics on the curbstone. There's still a missing piece, though. A couple of missing pieces, actually. Wow, all new spaghetti circles. Oh no. You stay in the wall. Okay, so assuming that one is stuck for now, let's go back to what we were doing. According to the thing I was reading, there should be something in here for me to see, but it's not showing up. So let's leave that for now and go back to what we were doing. Which was indifference, right? Yeah, negligence was the grocery store and beer. First picture in the parents' closet, we did that. Corner room, ceiling in the, we got that one. What? Did I not get that one? Okay. It says electric room. Ooh, that was the dark room. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why do I take the long way around? Why did I go this way? You know, if I'm a ghost, I have the noisiest, most walkingest ghost ever. Thud, 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 thud. I have larger foot. Oh, wait, where's the freaking electric room? My brain has gone down. It's this way. Got any candles? Nada. Here it is. Maybe that whisper was the picture frame trying to tell me where it was. That should be it, right? Is that the last one we're missing? Nope. You entered the closet or the cabinet with dynamic items, which is where I am. Go left and at the very end find the fourth picture frame. Dynamic items. Oh wait. Dynamic items. So storage with dynamic items, that's this place. Go to the very end. Maybe I got the one that was here. I keep assuming it's this guy. It looks like it's this guy, right? I'm gonna assume it's not that guy. If it is this guy, then the game is broken. I can't pick him up no matter what I do, and we'll never finish. But let's hope for the best, shall we? Go to the dining room, which I'm assuming they mean upstairs kitchen area. Stop closing stuff on me, you butt. This way. Should lead me to the kitchen. I know I could be doing this all myself, but let's get it through. This will help y'all if y'all are ever looking for it. When y'all ever play this game. Please play this game, it was so good. Oh, that's so plain. Did I not turn that off? Oh my god, every time I come in here. I think this thing's a way out. I'm like, why is the back door open? Fifth picture frame on the wall here. I don't even remember this being in the video. Yeah, here's the I have 5 downstairs, right? So I'm missing one more if there's 6. I may have already gotten this one and don't remember. I didn't know I was collecting stuff for an ending. Says it should be hung on the wall. I see nothing. Whoop. Okay, let's see where they say the final one is. No, we already got the one in the frog's room. Shoot. So we're missing one. I don't know which one it is. Okay, so let's go back up. Let's try every single thing it says here. So first we gotta go to the progress room. That's a big ass picture, that wouldn't be anything. No. Oh, I thought it was looking at that picture. I was like, why is it? That's a big ass picture too. So, starting from bottom, it says progress room. This is the progress room. It says on the floor. I'm almost positive this is one of the first ones I picked up. Definitely says on the floor though. I'm gonna assume it's not that one. Can't click on that anyway. It's interesting they left that there, by the way. I gotta interact with something here. What was that? Was it just a door, maybe? Okay, so. Dining room, there's a chair in front of the living room door, short way, and a 5th picture frame hanging on the wall. Of course it is. Whatever. This isn't the dining room, right? No. Oh, wait. Oh, what was this one, wasn't it? I hear whispering. Oh my freaking god. Thank God for the whispering. Oh no, don't eat that. That's not what I wanted you to do. I need to go, whatever. Let's just go this way. We're already going this way. I have more pills. Let's hope I don't have a need a lighter from whatever's going to go through here. So I'm not going to read what this does. I just read to get the pictures. Looks like a door. I would say that's not weird, but whatever. That's this game. What are we standing on? Thousands of cans of beer? Ooh, you can even hear them as we move through. This is definitely a annoying thing. Whoops. You can break the lights if you turn them off, apparently. Ooh. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Am I supposed to eat the pills? Because, I mean, I've been... Well, that's obviously locked. That's... Okay. Let's do the... red. Sure, we already drank ourselves. Let's eat all the pills. God, he drew. Oh. Okay. So the pills are unlocking the chains in the doors. We have to eat all the pills? Oh my god, the aiming reticule on this is the same color as the damn table. That swallowing noise is kind of gross. Okay. Oh my god. Aim better. No, no. So these supposed to be Dolores' medicines? Or Dwayne's medicines? Done, right? That was all of them? That was all of them. Ah. I was looking at your picture, sir. Can't go in there. Something gonna happen? I don't know, miss it if something's gonna happen. Oh god. Oh, that make my eye hurt. Okay, I'm gonna assume I can't do anything with that one. Huh. Oh wait, the chains came off the door. Okay. Can I actually get out this time? Ooh. It's a whole bunch of disorders or feelings that can turn into disorders, and it all ends in hatred. This house is, oh, sorriness and hatred. Oh, there's more. This house has effects on everybody. Oh, this is cool. And it's those guys from Reagan's chapter too. This is freaking artistic. Is this really, look, chains up to there, that's kind of God of War. Is this really where Dwayne is in the type of purgatory and he's stuck in that house as punishment? This is very God of War-ish. Very Hades. The souls of the damned. Or if you're in Hades, just the souls, period. I thought I saw something on my screen, but it may have just been light. The river Styx, maybe? I was assuming I'd have to get in that boat. Oh, there we go. Put away your meds. Look, this representative of him, I'd guess. It's a guy sitting there drinking beer. He seems to be enjoying it a lot more than we were, though. What is that? An apple? Ah. Where are we supposed to go? Not that way? I would assume this way, right? Towards the, yeah. Are these people all Dwayne just reliving things over and over again? Okay, game. This area could use a little direction. I'm not sure where I'm going. I would assume it's right here. Yeah. Never mind. Which is my dumbass. Dude, you need some meat on the butt. Oh, the lighthouse. What we saw in the video, I'm assuming. I just take a minute to look at this place. Holy cow. I didn't expect this to be in this game. The scope of it is impressive, and it all appears to be 3D textures. What's going on here? Uh-oh. There we go. Ooh, that's very reminiscent of God of War's Hades helmet right there. That just might be me. That might be something else it's supposed to be. Okay. It's the living room TV, right? Two chairs. Oh.
Oh, Dwayne! Welcome to your domain! I was waiting for you impatiently. What? You tell me this isn't your domain? Nonsense! It's the fruit of your hard labor. Can't you see how everyone enjoys their time here? It's all thanks to you they have this newfound home. How fulfilled they all seem. Some of them might look a little lost, I concur, but what of it? They have a place to be for all of eternity. How delightful for them, courtesy of Dwayne Anderson. The dead will whisper tales of your achievements, and you will be remembered forever. Now, up you go, chap. Go have a look at your masterpiece.
What? Can I do something from this chair? No. Okay. Was I constructing an afterlife? What the hell? Did I trap Dolores, Reckon, and Lucy in here with me? I didn't see any of them. Oh my. It's a good thing I don't have a fear of heights, just of falling. That fear in video games is non-existent. Unless I'm in VR, and then sometimes I forget. This would be an awesome VR game, by the way. The way everything's in your face. What you doing there, little orange boy? Come back. Stay on that. Don't you on wires, you. Curiosity and wires don't mix. Said Dwayne and his wife. I'm assuming back in the day. What? Do we know any reason other than the house that Dwayne was driven to this? Prevent stress building. You don't do that because of stress. Wait.
Explain this to me. Please talk to me. I love you, Dwayne. I want to help you. First the alcohol and now this? Who prescribed you this and why? I want to know so I can help you through it. Are you slowly going insane, Dwayne? Should we be worried? Because we are. Recently, you've been scaring everyone with your cold indifference. Are you thinking of leaving us? What do you want to run from so bad that you drug yourself every day? Do you want to die, Dwayne? I could help you with that, you know? I'm only with you because you have money. It's probably blood money, but I don't care. I don't care about you. If you want to die, I'll happily oblige. Do you want a rope? Want me to kick the bucket? Life would be so much easier without your mopey face around, you delusional fuck. Want me to stab you with 7 knives? Want me to rip the jaw off your ugly face? How about I break both your legs and leave you to rot in a cellar? You're a disgrace. People despise you. I despise you. Your children despise you. You're horrifying. You should die. You know what? Forget it. I don't want to help you die. Do it yourself. I won't help you into release. Kill yourself by yourself alone. And go to hell where you belong!
Okay, don't glitch out on me, game. That was fun, but I don't have to go through that twice. Still see reticule. Oh. Oh, masterpiece. That was really good. Oh, well, thank you, because I can't open doors in here. Can you get this out of my way? Either open the door better, or get that out of my way. Oh. That's why. Move. I don't currently have a light, so I'll have to do that. That was really good. I like that a lot. Now, I have an inkling of what I need to do next. If you remember, I made hot chocolate. Then I found hot chocolate in a portal in my kid's bedroom. Then, why am I going slowly insane? I mean, other than the fact that Dwayne is obviously very insane. Then there's that black hand I just found in my kid's bedroom that showed me something underneath the bed. And I think I'm supposed to do something else, but I may have to activate the video to get it all to go correctly. So, let's take this out. Pick this up. Wasn't greed, wasn't prison. Pride maybe? It wasn't indifference. Wait, no, it was addiction, wasn't it? Am I missing a tape? Huh. Oh, it's in the basement. Okay, let's go find this video first. Shit, G, what are you doing? G is determined to give me a heart attack. Knock the pillow off my bed. Yeah, whatever. I'll get more spooked by my cat. I didn't expect too many swoops in this game tonight. I didn't expect that amazing thing we just saw either. Oh no, it's this thing right here. So it should be in here. Maybe? Oh, there it is. Addiction. So maybe that's why I didn't fully activate, because I didn't have the video. Look at those sails. Is everything backwards, like it's in a mirror? Weird. Excuse you? Okay, we haven't seen this one. Yeah, my bedroom. The frick are we watching? A hole? Hey, it's the Masked Man. I don't know that place. It has to be somewhere in another area. Ew. Keep your baby provolone face. I don't know, that was the door. So my room is the only clue. How would I have even known to activate the chocolate? That would have been a completely random guess. Unless the chocolate's a completely unrelated scene. Which doesn't make sense because it made it sound like it wasn't. There it is. That's what I needed, was that tape. I don't know what happens after this. Oh, I kinda wish... oh, sure, why not? It's beer? Oh.
Why, hello there, chap. I've been waiting for you for quite some time now. You're my friend, aren't you? Care to share a drink with me? What a look you have! Are you tired somehow? I getcha. It's hard to rest in this place, isn't it? Yes, I know. I've been here for quite some time, you know, and I'm glad you came along. But hey, we're here to talk about you, right? Never mind my foolish burdens and talk to me. So you feel confused, don't you? I understand. Everything has been really blurry since you woke up, hasn't it? Do you even know your own name, old friend? Dwayne, of course. There's no mystery here, but I can see that you are wondering if this is real after all. I can assure you, although this might not reassure you, that it is very real. In fact, one might say that this is the first time you're facing reality. No, don't look at me like that. I'm on your side, Dwayne. We've been friends for so long, after all. Who am I? Ah, you've always been like this, haven't you? Always asking the wrong questions. Dwayne. Listen to me here. The real question isn't who am I, but who are you? Dwayne? But that is nothing but a name, my friend. I'm not asking about a name. I'm asking about who you are. Now, Dwayne, shush a little bit and take a sip. Remember, you and me, we go a long way. I'm on your side. Why don't we take a little sip to our friendship?
Cheers.
That's a lot of whiskey to down, but, you know, if you're dead, whatever.
If you want me to help you, I've got to know something. Are you a fucking murderer? No?
No.
Well, what could be the reason behind all that drinking and drugging, then? What's up with you? Oh. You've been seeing things, you say? Things, Things like that? Don't you worry, my friend. Just take a sip, and everything's gonna be back to normal. Go ahead. Drink a little of this wonderful poison. It'll do you real good.
It's the
I would
masked
advise you
man.
to take that drink now, my friend.
I know.
Cheers.
See? Ain't that sweet? You know you can always rely on this to get you back on track, don't you? Yeah. You remember the coarse taste that burns and slides down your throat, ominously bringing relief in the dulling of your senses? Come on, take another sip. You know you want it.
Cheers.
Is that the man from the radio?
And another sip.
Oh, Jesus. A ghost or not, he's gonna die from alcohol poisoning.
Cheers.
Oh, they're quiet now.
Now, Dwayne, will you fucking tell me who you are?
Excuse me? Masked man, you left in anger. Oh, I'm just gonna keep drinking, I guess, till something happens. I don't think I can get up. Oh. Dwayne's someone who does everything with his teeth. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, I like that music. Yeah, my bed's back. So I think that's it. This should be in-game. Such a good game. Let's go see what the prize has for us. I'm assuming we can't still get out, right? Yeah. We're gonna walk, no need to run. I do know there's an alternate ending. I'll talk about that later. We're not going to go for it. This should be the canon ending, I guess. I don't know what it is. Wait, we're still missing a mask piece. Looks incomplete. What are we missing? Shoot. We got all the tapes. Do I not have affliction? Okay, so first we need a crowbar and we need a living room bookcase? Living room. What do they consider a living room? Is this a living room? There are no bookcases in here. There's these guys. Look at the tape inside of the bookcase in the living room. But I don't know what they consider a living room. It's either going to be this place or the place with the TV, which I would count as a den. Something was setting off my sanity. Open that. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can do this without too much of a, That was weird. Hold on. Oh, it weirded out because I got a trophy. That must be the last one, I guess. Because way to live in area is probably this way, right? Sarah's height. Oh, it's a tiny baby. Ooh. A pipe? Doesn't really help. Sealed vault? That really doesn't help. The mirror room, maybe? Looks like the mirror room. Hey, let's go see the mirror room then. Oh, look. Wait. Yeah. Gap in the floor. Crowbar, maybe? Crowbar or... I don't know what that is. That looks like there's car lights on it. Crowbar and or sledgehammer, but because of gaps, it makes me think movies where they use crowbars. Yeah, we know. Here, now we at least have something we can beat the oil man with. He seems pretty physical. Yeah. You jerk. Yep, there we go. You're gonna have to make it bigger than that. Looks like another mess to get myself in. Oh, did it just break? Oh my god. I think the game just broke on me. Excuse me? Okay, so we're going to have to... Sorry about this. Load game from... last autosave, which I hope wasn't too far away. I think it should save right when I put the tape in the drawer or picked another tape up. I should be in the living room. I need to make sure I'm not standing right over that hole. If this ends up being something I can't get past, I'll apologize and I'll run the end of it another day. Great game, even if it does have its errors, but it's an indie game. I don't know how many people are making this. From when I heard it was one person. Same video? Same video, so I should have everything active. Let's go grab the... Let's go grab the crowbar, and then I'll save before I do this, just in case. And we'll try it a few times if it keeps glitching out. But hopefully it's one of those glitches that are like one and done. Pretty sure the black ooze and the guy who comes from it is sort of a Silent Hill 4 reference. Oh, that's it. As in, Silent Hill 4, you would have that ooze showing up in your room and, ghosts would eventually fall from it. So let's sit over here. What? Okay, this should be in game. This has to be the last mask piece. I thought there was 2. Apparently I was missing 3. This time I didn't fall in. Save again? Save again, just in case it glitches out right here. I don't know if I'm supposed to fall in. It looks like I should. Look, I did this again. Oh, I'm a dummy. I can duck. What's the whole point of that? Oh, he was on the roof earlier, wasn't he? Okay, wait, there has to be something down there, right? They wouldn't just shove me down here for no reason. Oh, now I kind of wish I had a lighter. And I'm glad I have enough sanity pills. Well, this makes it infinitely more scary with the fact that I can't see. Oh, look, we can see here. Okay. Now that there's a light, let's do some sanity pills, because if I am... No, store that. Store that. If I come out of this and I'm completely bonkers... Can I get rid of this? Okay, good, I don't need that then. then the oil thing will kill me right off the bat. Excuse me? Riverdale Aqueduct System? Well, red button. Oh, no, I can't press the red button. Good for the crowbar. Seems all lit up. This is as impressive as the underworld scene, but I don't get what's going on here. Sorry, I'm going to choose to look at every red button. Well, it's very industrial in here, but not too spooky. Oh, a red button I can press. Am I ducking still? I am still ducking. I guess I'm going that way. Dwayne, you had the running speed of a grandma. It's all that beer. So I guess nothing that way. Is this a reference to Freddy Krueger with all the boilers? Not very red though. His boiler room is very red. I was gonna see down or up. Does not look like I can go up. So down it is. Looking for Easter eggs here and there, like that one we found in the dark room. Okay, more pipes. A door at the end and things to explore off to the right and left. We'll explore first. Okay, just pop back up. I don't think I need that anymore. I can go back. I'm not losing any sanity in here. This is the end of the game. I might as well explore a little. Are we back in the hospital? No, this is Dwayne's chapter. It all has to be related to Dwayne. I'm waiting for the good old Silent Hill locker scare to come get me. Uh-oh. It's locked. I don't want him to come get me. Okay, so I need a key for that. Do I have a key? No? Is there anything this way? Just a way down. Ooh, the noises are very Silent Hill. Oh, I need a card reader. Uh-oh. No? Okay. Another room over here. Yeah, we're back in the hospital. This was Raken's thing. That or Dwayne had to visit the hospital. Coca Soda's gone crazy. Doesn't look like there's a ton I can do here. Wait, key. Lewis Taylor, that's not a name I know. Is that Raken's name? Oh, what the frick? Why are you here? I've never faced danger in, How do I get rid of you? Can I just go around you? Oh, I guess so. I never faced danger in Dwayne's chapters. I hope this lets me out. Nope, looks like we're just facing this guy. I don't know if I'm supposed to get caught with him, survive him. This is the first of Dwayne's chapters where I feel like something happened. Can you go away, please? Am I supposed to get caught by you? Is that a no? Okay. How is I supposed to get away from him? Pick up the key and I have to do something. He's not super fast. This has lasted longer than I meant to. It's almost 2 hours, but I said we'd play till the end. This has to be the end once we get past this part. Oh, good. Okay. So, this stairs. I'm gonna open this place once he comes after us. We'll see. I like how he just pops out of nowhere. Come on, oil man. Come get me. Okay, can't go there. It's a good thing you're the slowest monster in the game. Nope. Nope. Can you give me a clue how to get rid of you? Stop squishing in my ears. It's gross. It's the slowest game of chase. I'm clicking on everything, man. Nope. I just thought that might help, but it didn't. That would have meant anybody who didn't come in here with, pills is pretty screwed. I don't know what you want from me. I'm just gonna keep making the roundabout so I get something. Oh no, he got me. Let's go in that room and look around before I grab the key. Let's use our brain power. It's hot in this room. Is the left fan off? You can turn it on if you're hot. You see, this is a vent right there. That makes me think venting has something to do with it, and not because we're sus. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, Vince. Oh my god. Okay. We don't even have to go towards them. Screw you. We're going to the vents. There's no reason to go that way right now. It makes us go see the monster first. It's funny. There's no reason to go in the vent you just removed. Okay, now there's a reason. Oh, he just disappeared. I heard that noise. Cool. What? I can't see anything. I can't bring out my light either. Okay, here we go. We should be coming out on the other side. I don't know if he's going to be an issue. Maybe this game knows we're coming to in-game, so I decided to throw him in as a threat. So, is the oily guy the masked man? Are they different? Are they the same? Are either of them the same thing that was after Lucy? He never came back out. I know there's a bunch of roundabouts in here, so there's a chance he'll be an issue, especially since the locker had his oil all over it. Lewis Taylor, operator, Mel. He was a person who worked in the water treatment plant. Other than that, he's nobody. Really? None? What's the point of this little, like, roundabout area, then? Did I not trigger him? Whatever. Hold on. Red door, red means scary. That's what John always says. It's kind of an oak. What? This is trippy. Can I fall off? And is falling off a bad thing? I feel like I can fall off. This way. Something. Oh, it's more tree roots. Looks like we're above that area we were in earlier. It's a well? Going in? Go in, you've been in worse things than a well. What's an apple? Yeah, this isn't going to end well. Possibly an apple of truth? Whoa. Something to jump scare me from the water. Oh, well that wasn't too bad. I'm used to those guys by now. Whoops, there's a lot of them. Did we do that? Oh God. Oh, wait, what? Did we just come out of the water heater? Well, now the hot water's gonna suck. Warning, could not save. I'm in a cutscene. I'm not in a dark place. This place is lit. Ooh. Don't worry, save next to that. Let's see, turning off this light. Yeah. I think that's it. That should be all the masterpiece. Whatever in-game is here, this is it. So let's go right here and save. If I get up there and it's like you're missing a mask piece, I'll be like, really? Surprised he's not trying to stop me. Let's go before he gets any ideas, so. Well, it was a 2-hour stream, even on accident, just because I got lost a little. And some of those were a little longer than I meant, and 3 instead of 2. Huh? Why does everything have an orange tint to it? Dude, it's day. Whoa. I don't know what's going on, but it's daytime. Still says 3:33 on the clock, so 3:35 or whatever that is, 3:36. I don't understand. Can I exit? No, it's jammed. Oh, I can't go out that way either. Oh, I can't go upstairs either. It's leading me to the basement? So broken. Go that way. I can't go that way or that way. It wants me to go down to the basement and finish it then. I think. Yeah, because I can't go that way. Oh, wait, can we go in here? Nope. So is this in-game the entire time anyway? Or is it gonna be different because I got the mask? Oh, it's different. Oh, my eyes. I agree. Hey, look, hands. First time we've ever seen his hand since the beginning of the game. Oh, so he got to be reunited with his family. Okay, I get that. That was a really good game. The ending was a little weird, but what do you expect from a game like this? Also, look at these pretty ass mountains. That was a really good game. I'm so happy with that game. That was one of the best war games I've ever played. Sad Square, I don't know who you are or what else you've made in your life, but this was good. In case you're wondering about the second ending, okay, loud music. I'm not gonna yell over this. Let's let this pass by. Very Silent Hill-esque music. Pork marshmallow. Patrick Bateman. It's a horror reference. I know it's someone's real last name, but you know. The patron list is longer than the rest of the credits. It's just like, oh wait, this is too long. Let's make this a 4-row thing here. Holy cow, y'all got a lot of patrons if this is all patrons. I hope all those patrons are happy with this game because it was good. I'm assuming this is going to end. Okay. Ooh, loud music in my ears. So, if you're wondering about the second ending, apparently, to get clues about where you're supposed to go next, and I didn't know about this, that's why when it came to finding Raken's chapter, I was so lost. You could go down to that place where the gun was and shoot yourself, and that would give you a clue. I didn't know that. I assumed doing that would just like end the game badly. But apparently if you did it like 6 or so many times, like more times than you're supposed to, or maybe I guess you look for too many clues, it would end you in a well-like area, like in the ring or something, where you're just staring up from a well up until the credits rolled, and that would be the bad end of the game. This was an amazing game. I did not expect 2 hours. Dwayne's chapters were mind trips. Even more mind trips than Dolores' End. I did like it. It was a really good game. I hope y'all have a chance to play this. It is, I want to say 40-something on PSN and Xbox right now. Probably get it off Steam or something online on the PC. I do recommend it. Have it in your repertoire if you're a horror fan. It's really good. I hope this developer makes another game similar to this one. I would like another game similar to this one. I'd like to see what else he can do. I'll probably end up looking up Sad Square Studios later on in my time. That's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for joining the stream. Tomorrow we'll probably wake up with a chill game. I'm going to spend a lot of time with my son, so we won't have any pre-game. We will have a 9 o'clock stream, of course. Do that all week long. There will probably be no pre-games all week long, so I want to spend time with my son. If anything comes up when we are busy in the evening, I will tell you when we'll run a later game. Tomorrow should be Star Wars again. Then Tuesday we'll be starting the Final Fantasy VII series, which will be long. But anyway, that was a really weird end to an amazing game. I hope you all had fun with this. I did. I will be adding this to the playlist if y'all want to rewatch any of it. I don't think I'll have any highlights from this one, but I'll see if I said frick at all, other than right now. Y'all have an amazing night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.